Hi everyone, Louise from 805 Soap, and today we're going to be talking about what to do with the soaps that you have on the shelf that you are either unhappy with, that you didn't sell, that maybe the colorant you didn't like the colorant, you didn't like the fragrance oil didn't last, or it's too strong, just a whole bunch of things. This is a bar of soap that I've had on the shelf for a while. I've tested the fragrance oil, and it was left over from last year. So what I'm going to be doing is that I shred them up. I shred them up because you'll see in a minute why. It's because I took this same bar here and I melted it down, and I'm going to show you the color on it. So this is what you get when you take a bar of soap and you melt it down. This is what you get. And the reason why it's steaming here is because my soap room is cold and this is hot. So we're having a lot of rain in California, and I've got some humidity here today. It's not that hot, but it looks like it's on fire. If it was that hot, it would be melting the bowl, and it's not. It's just the temperature difference in the room. So when you melt down this bar of soap, you're going to get a muddy color, anywhere between a mauve and a gray color, depending upon the colorant you use. And it's not really attractive. Some colorants work fine and some of them don't. So what I'm suggesting is that what you do is you take this bar and you shred it up, and then you take your shreds, and I have a big bowl here that I keep my shreds in, and I just put these shreds in the bowl, and then I mix them with new shreds. And that way I always have shredded soap on hand that I'm going to use as embeds. And if I want to make a certain color, what I do is I take out some of these and I'll add like a pink to it, so the pink is more dominant in the color of the shreds. But this is a way to use up the soap that you can't sell, or it's been on the shelf. This is actually the color, what do I want to call it? The color bled on the top. You can see the yellow, and I didn't like the yellowing bleed on the bleeding through this. So if I shred it up, I can still save the soap and reuse it, versus melting it down and trying to get a color in there is going to be very, very difficult, because this is what I'm going to have to live with. And it's a mauvey gray color. I don't know if camera is showing that, but it's really not pretty. So this is another alternative on how to use, or how to get your soap that you're not happy with, or that you have on the shelf, another way to use it up. And don't throw it away. There's always a use for a soap that you've previously made that you can make into something else, into a new design with soap shreds, or even curls. If this wasn't so, if it didn't have embeds in there, I could probably take a peeler and make curls out of it. So there's a lot of different uses that you can use for your soap, other than melting it down. So like I said, don't be so quick to throw soap away. I never throw soap away, embeds, anything like that. I reuse them. Even if I melt them down, I'll make embeds and grate them up or do something. Anyways, this is just the tip for the day. Have a great one. Bye.